We continue chapter complex number. In the previous video, the last question we have done, that is question number 13. Now we will discuss question number 14. Question number 14. Find the real numbers x and y. Find the real numbers x and y. Find the real numbers x and y. We have to find the real numbers x and y. If x minus iota y. If x minus iota y into 3 plus 5 iota. X minus iota y into 3 plus 5 iota is the conjugate of this expression is the conjugate of minus 6 minus 24 iota. Conjugate of minus 6 minus 24 iota. So we have to find the real numbers x and y. If the given expression is the conjugate of minus 6 minus 24 iota. So we are given that x minus iota y. X minus iota y multiplied by 3 plus 5 iota is the conjugate of this, conjugate of minus 6 minus 24 iota. The expression is the conjugate of minus 6 minus 24 iota. So x minus iota y multiplied by 3 plus 5 iota, and we write the conjugate of this. So the sign of imaginary part gets changed for finding the conjugate. So it becomes minus 6 plus 24 iota. Now remove the bracket. So 3x plus iota into 5x minus iota into 3y and minus plus minus 5y iota square equals to minus 6 plus 24 iota. So 3x plus iota into 5x minus iota into 3y, and this iota square becomes minus 1. So minus minus plus 5y equals to minus 6 plus 24 iota. From left side we write the real part and imaginary part together. So the real part 3x plus 5y taken together, and from these two terms we take iota as common. We get 5x minus 3y, and this is equals to minus 6 plus 24 iota. Now we compare the real part and imaginary part from both the sides. So the real part on the left side is 3x plus 5y, and on the right side the real part is minus 6. The imaginary part on the left side is 5x minus 3y, and on the right side the imaginary part is 24. Now we have to solve these two equations to get the value of x and y. So multiply this whole equation by 5 and multiply this whole equation by 3. So we get 5 into 3, 15x plus 5 into 5, 25y equals to minus 6 into 5, 30, and 3 into 5, 15x minus 9y equals to 24 into 3, 72. Then we subtract the second equation from first, and for this we will have to change the sign minus plus minus. 15x cancelled. 25 plus 9, 34y equals to minus 30 minus 72. Minus of 102 and y equals to minus 102 divided by 34. That is minus 3. So the value of y comes to be minus 3. Now put the value of y in first number equation. So from first equation means original form. In original form we put the value of y. So 3x plus 5 into y means 5 into minus 3 equals to minus 6, and 3x minus 15 equals to minus 6. 3x equals to minus 15 will go on right side. It becomes positive. 15 minus 6 and 3x equals to 9, and we get the value of x equals to 3. So these are the two values, real numbers x and y. X equals to 3 and y equals to minus of 3. X equals to 3 and y equals to minus of 3. Next, question number 15. In this question, find the modulus. Find the modulus of question number 15. Find the modulus of. Find the modulus of 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota. 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota and minus 1 minus iota upon 1 plus iota. 1 minus iota upon 1 plus iota. So we have to write the modulus of this expression. So let this z, the complex number, suppose this is z. So 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota minus 1 minus iota upon 1 plus iota. You take the LCM. So 1 minus iota and 1 plus iota is the LCM. 1 minus iota gets cancelled. 1 plus iota into 1 plus iota. It gives 1 plus iota the whole square, and this is 1 minus iota the whole square. Now expand on the formula a plus b the whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square minus, this will be expanded on the formula a minus b the whole square. So a square minus 2ab and plus b square. And the denominator, we use the identity a minus b into a plus b. So a square minus b square. So 1 plus 2 iota and iota square minus 1. Minus 1 minus minus plus 2 iota. And iota square minus 1 and minus minus plus 1. Upon 1 and minus iota square minus 1 minus minus plus. So plus minus 1 plus 1 cancelled and plus 1 minus 1 cancelled. 2 iota plus 2 iota. We get 4 iota upon 2 and it comes to be 2 iota. And we will write this in the form of a plus iota b, means 0 plus 2 iota. Now we have to find the modulus of z. So modulus of z equals to under root of the square of the real part plus the square of the imaginary part, which is 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. So the modulus of z is 2. The answer is 2. Question number 16. If x plus iota y the whole cube. This is the important question. Question number 16. We have given x plus iota y the whole cube. X plus iota y the whole cube equals to u plus iota v. X plus iota y the whole cube equals to u plus iota v. Then show that u by x plus v by y, u by x plus v by y is equals to 4 times of x squared minus y squared. So let us see how to do. Firstly, we will expand this expression which we have given, and this will be expanded of a formula a plus b the whole cube. The formula a plus b the whole cube. So we know the formula a plus b the whole cube. It is a cube plus 3 into a square into b plus 3 into a into b square means iota square y square and plus b cube. Iota cube y cube is equals to u plus iota v. So x the power 3, it comes x cube plus iota 3x square y. Here iota square it becomes minus 1 minus plus minus. So minus 3xy square. And iota cube is written as iota square into iota. So iota square minus 1. Minus 1 into iota. Minus iota y cube is equals to u plus iota v. Now we write together the real part and imaginary part. So the real part is x cube minus 3xy square. And iota is taken common. So 3x square y and minus y cube. And this is equals to u plus iota v. We compare the real part and imaginary part. So the real part on the left side is x cube minus 3xy square. On the right side the real part is u. Take x as common. So we get x square minus 3y square equals to u, and we have to find the value of x. Then u by x comes to be x square minus 3y square. Name it first number equation. U by x equals to x square minus 3y square. Now we compare the imaginary part, coefficient of iota. So 3x square y minus y cube equals to v. From these two terms y is taken common. So 3x square minus y square equals to v, and v by y is given by 3x square minus y square. Name it second number equation. So we get the value of u by x and v by y. Now what we have proved? So we take the LHS, and LHS we have to find u by x plus v by y. Put the value of u by x. This is x square minus 3y square plus the value of u by x and v by y. We have to substitute. The value of v by y is 3x square minus y square. So x square plus 3x square is 4x square, and minus 3y square minus y square is minus 4y square. And from these two terms 4 is taken common. So So we get x square minus y square, which is the RHS. So u by x plus v by y equals to 4 times of x square minus y square. Now the question which we are going to discuss, most important question of this chapter, question number 17. Question number 17. If alpha and beta are different complex numbers, if alpha and beta are different complex numbers, if alpha and beta are different complex numbers, if alpha and beta are different complex numbers with mod of beta equals to 1, with mod of beta equals to 1, means magnitude of beta is given, magnitude of beta is given, then find mod of beta minus alpha upon 1 minus, we have to find mod of beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta, 1 minus alpha bar into beta. This we have to find. So before doing this question, we derive a result that mod of z into z bar is equals to mod of z square. This formula will be used in this question. So we derive this result for any complex number z. So let z equals to x plus iota bar. So z into z bar, z into z bar. So z is x plus iota y and z bar will be x minus iota y. So this comes to be x square plus y square. So we get z into z bar equals to x square plus y square. Now we will find the mod of z. So the mod of z is under root of the real part the square plus imaginary part the square, and mod of z square, the square root gets cancelled, x square plus y square. So it verifies that z into z bar equals to mod of z square. So we use the formula mod of z square equals to z into z bar. In this question we use this formula mod of z square equals to z into z bar. So let us suppose what we have find. This is z. So let z equals to beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta. This we have supposed as z. So we will find then z bar. So the value of z bar will be beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta, the bar. One thing also we discuss, that bar of bar means z bar of bar equals to z. How? Let us see. The bar of z, z bar is written as x minus iota y, and this is bar equals to z x plus iota y. When we take again its conjugate, then it becomes again x plus iota y. So x plus iota y equals to x plus iota y. So this is one of the also formula. Bar of bar, conjugate of conjugate is a complex number itself. Conjugate of conjugate is a complex number itself. So we use the formula. We firstly find mod of z. We find mod of z means mod of beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta. So mod of z is written as z into z1. Mod of z the whole square equals to z into z1 equals to z into z1. So the value of z is beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta, and the value of z bar is beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta and the bar. So we are using the formula that z bar modulus of z square equals to z into z bar. Modulus of z square equals to z into z bar. We using this formula. So we solve this. Beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta, and when we remove the conjugate, then separately in all these terms there comes to be bar. So beta bar minus alpha bar upon 1 minus alpha bar the bar, it comes to be alpha, and beta bar it gives beta bar. Then we remove the bracket by multiplying the corresponding terms. So beta into beta bar, beta into beta bar, plus minus minus, beta into alpha bar. Then minus alpha multiplied by both the terms. So minus alpha into beta bar and minus minus plus. So alpha into alpha bar upon 1 into 1 minus alpha beta bar minus alpha bar beta into 1. So minus alpha bar into beta and minus minus plus alpha into alpha bar and beta into beta bar. Now beta into beta bar, from the same formula. Beta into beta bar is written as mod of beta the whole square. So beta into beta bar is written as mod of beta the whole square minus beta into alpha bar as it is minus alpha into beta bar as it is plus alpha into alpha bar. Alpha into alpha bar is written as mod of alpha the whole square upon 1 minus alpha into beta bar minus alpha bar into beta plus alpha into alpha bar is written as mod of alpha square. Beta into beta bar is written as mod of beta the whole square. Now we have given that mod of beta equals to 1. So the mod of beta square is also 1 minus beta into alpha bar minus alpha into beta bar plus mod of alpha the whole square. From here 1 as it is minus this term will be written first minus beta into alpha bar and minus alpha into beta bar plus mod of alpha square and mod of beta square. This comes to be 1, and 1 multiplied by mod of alpha square is no matter. So from numerator and denominator both are the same terms, so it gets cancelled. So we get that mod of beta minus alpha upon alpha 1 minus alpha bar beta, the whole square equals to 1, and this implies taking the square root both sides. So we get mod of beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta, and the square root of 1 is 1. So the result is mod of beta minus alpha upon 1 minus alpha bar beta is equals to 1. Now the next question. The next question we discuss, and this is question number 18. Find the number of non-zero integral solution of the equation 1 minus iota raised to the power x mod of mod of 1 minus iota whole raised to the power x is equals to 2 raised to the power x is equals to 2 raised to the power x. So we find the mod of 1 minus iota. This is in a square root 1 square plus minus 1 the whole square, and whole raised to the power x equals to 2 raised to the power x. This will become root 2 raised to the power x equals to 2 raised to the power x. This can be written as 2 raised to the power 1 by 2 raised to the power x equals to 2 raised to the power x, and 2 raised to the power x by 2 equals to 2 raised to the power x. We equate the power. So x by 2 equals to x, and x by 2 minus x equals to 0. Taking LCM, we get x minus 2x means minus x by 2 equals to 0, and the value of x comes to be 0. So we have to find the number of non-zero integral solutions. So the answer is 0. Number of non-zero integral solutions is 0. Now the question number 19. We have given question number 19. If a plus iota b, c plus iota d, if a plus iota b, c plus iota d, e plus iota f, and g plus iota h is equals to a plus iota b is equals to a plus iota b, then show that a square plus b square, a square plus b square, c square plus d square, e square plus f square, and g square plus h square equals to a square plus b square equals to a square plus b square. So let us see how to do the equation which we have given. a plus iota b into c plus iota d, e plus iota f and g plus iota h. This is equals to a plus iota b. Name the first number equation and write the conjugate of all these expressions. Write the conjugate. So conjugate of a plus iota b, this is a minus iota b, c minus iota d, conjugate e minus iota f and its conjugate is g minus iota h. And conjugate of a plus iota b is a minus iota b. Now multiply first and second. Multiply first and second, so we get a plus iota b into a minus iota b, a square plus b square, this becomes c square plus d square, this comes to be e square plus f square, then g square plus h square, and this gives the result a square plus b square. So this thing we had to prove. A square plus b square, c square plus d square, e square plus f square, g square plus h square equals to a square plus b square. Now question number 20. Question number 20. If 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota, 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota raised to the power m equals to 1, then find the least integral value of m. We have to find the least integral value of m. So we rationalize this. Means 1 plus iota upon 1 minus iota into 1 plus iota upon 1 plus iota raised to the power m equals to 1. We solve this a plus b into a plus b the whole square upon a minus b a plus b, 1 square minus iota square means 2, and whole raised to the power m equals to 1. This will be expanded. A square plus 2ab plus iota square means minus 1 upon 2 raised to the power m equals to 1. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel and we get 2 iota upon 2 raised to the power m equals to 1. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Iota raised to the power m equals to 1 and 1 can be written as iota raised to the power. This 1 can be written as iota raised to the power 4 because iota square is minus 1. So again iota square is minus 1, minus minus plus 1 and we get the value. Compare, so the value comes to be m equals to 4. So the result comes to be m equals to 4 and we had to find the least integral values of m. So m equals to 4. This chapter has been finished. In the next video we will discuss few extra questions based on complex numbers.